Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.com. I'm making this video as a daily update and market recap. So let's get started. The first chart we're gonna look into is going to be gold, and gold is behaving like a gold. So let me show you. This is the weekly chart. This is what we're supposed to be doing. So I just showing this chart almost every day, right? So you know what the heck is the weekly chart is all about, right? So with four, we are going four here, and but then you see that a 4 hour chart is the one that I'm making and following right nowadays, right? So let me show you the 4 hour chart and put all the charts in a folder. So I'm gonna just show you this. So this is the chart, one of the chart that I made on 14, right? Saying that this is A, B, C correction, right? And bouncing from 61. So it may just drop here to maybe not, in between somewhere, it's going to bounce and then go up here. And obviously, maybe more to the upside, who knows, right? So, but this was the target, 23 percent line, which is 33.74, or so almost 33.75. So I said, well, we bounce from here, we're going to go there. Another chart then after that, and the next day, I guess I made a couple of days later, this. So this, what happened, that chart is it started to go up, then it came back down here. And this was, to me, was a very good setup that, 61% of that fib, as well as this was also 61%, and then a strong level 31.67. So I said this level should stop it, and then we go first to 61% of this drop, which is this one, and then 23% line, which is again 33.75 area of this fib, right? So this was the game plan that this is what's going to happen. So after that, you can see that it started to go up, and this is the chart I made then. So what happened? It went up here, and then it dropped here at this TL. If you draw the TL from here to here, and then bounce from the TL. So I said, okay, this could be wave 1 and 2, and then you can see that we probably going to go for wave 3 here, right? Then followed by wave 4, some kind of wave 4, and then maybe wave 5. So wave 3 was in question, that we will go for wave 3. For how far? So what happened after this chart, that this is what happened. So we ended up here finishing wave 3, and then we dropped. And then again, we are back to this same TL. We bounced from here before, then we came and hit the TL, and then I said, this is the chart that I posted on the Telegram as well, I guess. Let me see, right there. See, this is the chart I posted. This one, that's the first one that I made, but this is the one that I made today, and I posted that this is the one right there. So it was bouncing from here, and it is still bouncing. This is a 4 hour chart. So what really happened to this chart? Currently, this chart is in what position? And we're going to see is that this, right? So it starts to bounce exactly where I said that it's going to bounce, and this is the target for this wave 3 ending here. This could be wave 3 if we continue bouncing and go and hit this area. So we are here right now. 33.19 would be a very strong number to take out, which will hopefully, right? And once we get there, then we will see that, if this is wave 1, 2, 3, then we're gonna drop for wave 4 or wave 5. The other chart that we had, the very first one, it looks like this. You see that? This is the very first chart that I made. And so, it's supposed to be bouncing into this area. So it came down a little bit, then it started bounce, it came down here, and then bounce, and then, keep going to the end. And this was a target. So again, 33.74 is the target for now. In the meantime, let me show you something else that I made this chart here. This is a 4 hour chart, and this is the chart I posted. No, I made it on 14th as well. This one on my 1,000 box size. So it shows a little bit of like a breakdown of the internal wave count of a 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart is big, right? So this one is internal wave count, means that this is A and B, and then C or 3 will come here. But that 3 will have 5 subwaves, right? So that's 1, 2, and then we're gonna finish. We actually will finish with 3. And let me show you the current chart, current count, and all of that. And that is this. And this is the chart I posted on the Telegram, by the way, right? So you see that this is it has all the counts, right? Um, no, it don't. Right, this is a 4-hour chart. So, okay, so this is a chart I made, and I forgot to, but I made it for this purpose here. Let me see, where is that chart that I made? Anyway, so I made the chart already, and this is wave, internal wave 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4, and it's supposed to be going for wave 5 to the upside. Okay, so I'm still confused. I think I have. Oh yeah, right there, right. Okay, so this is the chart I made, the 1,000. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I said we're gonna bounce from here, and we go for wave 5, finishing wave 3. This one, this count, the blue count actually, but blue count is from the 4-hour chart. The same thing, like this one. Oops, no, this one, not this one. This one. So it's A, B, 1, 2, and 3. So we are bouncing very nicely to the upside, and let's see how it goes, right? So this chart I made when we were here, and then it's like a little wobbling, and now currently it is exactly at this number. Let's see if we can break this thing and then go to the upside, and the target is again 33. Here comes 33. 68 something, and that there was like 33, 70, 75, something like that, right? So in that area, we will need to go here. Okay, so wave 3. After that, we will drop from wave 4 to the last wave 4, which will be this one, right? So somewhere here. So we're gonna be coming like A, B, C kind of thing, right? We compared, this wave 2, and then 3, and then wave 4 will come later on. But today, maybe Friday. I don't know if we're gonna get there today or maybe next week. But yeah, right now the idea is that we need to be going to the upside. So this is gold. Now another chart, very important chart that I want us to show is yen index, and that is being pain in my neck for the longest time and not moving at all. And I want it desperately to move because everything is extended, and I don't want to go short. And I want to go long, but this chart is not giving me any room. So this is a weekly. Forget about the weekly chart, but let's talk about this. Here, this chart is this is a 33-minute chart, right? And you can see that I showed you yesterday that we were at 78%, and I had a very good hope that it's gonna bounce, but it did, right? So it bounced a little bit, but then again dropped to 88%. Now again it's trying to bounce, right? So let's see if it's gonna bounce. So what is happening here internally? We go and take a look at the 20-minute chart. So here you can't even see. Let me change the. Well, I might be able to show you here. This is kind of like a 7-minute chart, but I don't know if it is working or not right now. Yeah. So I can show you that this is exactly what's happening, and I think that this might be happening. If you draw the fib from here to here, and then what do we see? If this is the, if you are very close to the end, whoops, my fib is messed up. It's okay. This is a 7-minute yen index chart, but usually I watch the 10 minute, but on this one here is a 7, so I'm going to use that. So you draw. This is the end right now, right? So this is where this 33-minute chart right there. So this one here. So 68, let's say 84, right? And this is where we have 68. Actually, it came down to 80, 68, 80, and then it bounced, right? So if you draw the fifth from here to here, then what we see is this. So we are more than 61%, even more than 70%, so very close to 78%. But we're not there. We didn't touch it, but we are very close. After that, if we consider that this is 78%, then we are at 38 already, right? So if we get a reversal candle from here, all yen pair will turn to the upside. And that's what I'm expecting. If we consider this one 68, right? If I'm not going to consider. I mean, this fib is going to consider. The market is going to consider. If it is going to consider this 61, right? Then usually it comes down to 23. So this is going to be the area before we see a reversal candle on a 10-minute chart, right? So I will be very, very careful about these two areas. If I get a reversal candle here on my 10-minute or 15-minute, it's a little bit higher, not this one, because this one gives the false, it's a very small 7-minute actually. So I usually don't use it from here. I use it from the other broker. So maybe 10, no, I don't have. Either I have 20 or this, right? So let me see what I have here. I have 80. Okay. So I'm going to turn 80. Where the heck is 80 though? I have it here. I should have somewhere. Okay, let me just quickly see if I can. Okay, sorry, buddy. No, I don't have it. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to mess up my video. All right. So this is what I'm expecting. So here or here. Somewhere here is gonna make the turn. If it is going to make the turn, then only yen pair gonna go to the upside. So let's take a look at the yen pairs 40-minute chart quickly before I finish the video. This is what's happening here. See, the same thing, when yen index is dropping a little bit, I'm expecting that this might be dropping a little bit here. And this is a very strong, big area, right? 90 to 46. So we can, somewhere here we can bounce. We did bounce, we went up, and then we dropped. So that's what happens, right? Just a slow time, bouncing and coming back down, and then, be ready. I'll be looking for a bounce into this area to go to the upside, right? This one and the euro yen doing the same thing. Euro yen here, you can draw the fib, and you will notice that this is kind of like ending butterfly pattern, right? So this is touching the 61%. This went up a little bit higher than 23, right? But then from 78%, you can see that after placing C point, it came exactly touching 127 a bounce. So it already bounced, and this I'm expecting long as well, right? And it is also this, this one, so this couple of areas, 61.90, 61.86, 61.99. So yeah, if yen start going to the upside, yen index, this will also go to the upside. So look for long here as well. This is US dollar and yen, USD yen, and it is doing the same thing. So this is the low here. This is the low here. This is like an inverse head and shoulder pattern. I will expect that this will stay here and then may go to the upside. So some of these pairs may go, some may not. Right. So look for the one that's gonna go. I will, if I'm there, I will post right on the Telegram that this pair start to move or go into the upside or whatever. Right. And now Aussie yen, you can see that this was the high here, and then the TL, and you have this low here as well. This high, this low, this band, yellow band, and it's a big drop here. Right. Very good chance of bouncing. I had a fib here, which I took out. So look at it. Has no meaning. And I'll change the date and all of that, and then record the charts as well. And then hopefully I'll put on the Telegram as well. All right. So this is Aussie and CAD yen. You can see here that this was a pattern as Bibu, right? Bibu pattern. Bibu means bearish butterfly. And look how nicely it came down. This is how usually they produce, right? They react, these patterns, butterfly, bad, good, all of that. They're supposed to be like that. If it is not going to be a failed pattern, this is how they come down from the start, the lowest point. That would be the target. The first target, the second target, the third target. So very nice, 78%, 38, straight up to 127, and boom. So this is what I think it also bounced already from here, right? And at least 61% would be, see, exactly 105.03. So I will expect that if it start to go to the upside, then go long. Simple as that. Look for long, all of these yen pairs. Similarly, if we look into pound USD, I am still, I want that thing to go and touch this here, little bit, right? So now again, it's it wobbled here a little bit, but then nicely going to the upside. So right now it's like 1 o'clock, right? 1 a.m. Maybe in London session, if pound gets stronger, USD get a little bit weaker, we can achieve this target. But expect a turn anytime, right? Very close here. Maybe some big guy has big institute or hedge fund or something have a pending sell order here, right? Just before 3202, 3502. So that will trigger, and then boom, we go down, right? So be very, very careful about this pair around this number. Pound Aussie and Euro Aussie, let's take a look at that. This one is very close to this. So basically, it is way far from here, from this EMS. That's what I think. And then at 78% of this drop. So this is like A, then ABC B, and then A and B and C. And correction is completed at 78%, I think. So let's see if we're going to drop from here. This is Pound Aussie and Euro Aussie almost doing the same thing. This is right here around this area. And see, well, I don't have a wave count. I haven't done any work on it. But let me do that, and then I'll post on the Telegram, right? So we almost touched the 61% from here. So it's a nice drop, and then I can see that some kind of a 4B here, and then we go back to that, right? So after that, wobbling a lot here, ranging, and a very good sign that we will drop from here. So look for the shorts in Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, and long in yen pairs. Gold we already saw, and let me quickly show you Nasdaq so that I don't have to make another video, right? Let's go. And come on. You all know that I made the 4-hour chart all the way from the bottom. Not from the bottom, but this was my chart. Let me show you. So when we were here, I made the chart that we're gonna go up, and that was the target, and the target is already reached, right? So the target was hit, and then we started to drop. So this is how the drop is happening. Now, the drop is not coming forcefully, to be honest with you, right? Again, look at this, and then look at this. Very, very similar. So I'm afraid that we might be bouncing from here and then going up for the 100% here again, right? This is 161 of wave. See, these were a couple of harmonic patterns were in the making, and they already finished, right? So red one was a butterfly pattern, finish here. The second one was a bad pattern, which we just finished, right? But if you look at the black count, it's a numeric black count, which is Elliott wave count. So this is wave 1, 2, and 1.618 is coming here as wave 3, which I already had marked in my first chart, on my first chart when we were here. So all three actually are playing out. Those two harmonic patterns already finished, and then now one more push here, we will hit this number, or this value of wave 3 target, which is 1.618, which is 220.44, right? So be careful with this one here. This is the high. We're not supposed to be coming below this. So if we can stay above, and then we might be able to push this, to the Friday. Be careful, very dangerous day, as for trading. And this is it, right? So I saw, okay, so gold is done, Nasdaq is done, and everything is done. All right. So I'm gonna make the charts, redo the charts, and hopefully I'll post on the Telegram. And if you have any question or anything, if you need, oh, by the way, some of you are like monthly subscribers, right? So I mentioned a couple of times. So I got a few emails asking that if they can get the CTS 6. So yes, whoever are like a monthly subscription, right? On a monthly basis, you are subscribed on a monthly basis, and if you don't have that, then send me an email and I'll give it to you. It is free for you guys, right? If you have a monthly subscription, right? Month to month, which is on my website. So the CTS 6 is the one that it opens the trade automatically. You don't have to. You just have to place it on the chart, and it opens the trade, and then place the SL and TP and all of that. Those functions are in there. So it's like an automatic. So if you are tired, if you're going to sleep, but you know that this damn thing is going to go to the upside, just place that thing on the 20-minute chart and then go to sleep. When the setup is ready, it will open the trade for you, right? And then when you wake up, and you can see the trade and then close the trade. All right. So send me the email and I'll send it to you. But make sure that you are a monthly subscriber. Right. So this is it for now. And hopefully, our goal target we will reach today. Right. All right. So bye for now and talk to you guys later.